Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we will solve the problem smaller sum, which is medium level problem at Geeks for Geeks. So the problem statement says we have given an array ARR of n integers. For each index I, we have to find a small sum of all integers present in the array with value less than array of I, and we have to return that array. So I will explain you this problem using example. Suppose this is our array. Now I have to return an answer array of same size n, and but I have to find, suppose I am standing in this index, the value at this index is 1. So I will find how many numbers are present in the array which are lesser than 1. As I can see, there are no numbers which are lesser than 1, so I will fill this position with 0. Now again I will move to the next index. As I can see here, I again encountered with 1, so I will again fill it with 0. Now I will move to the next index, which is index 2, and I encountered with value 2. I will see how many array elements are lesser than 2. I can see these two array elements are lesser than 2. And what is the sum of these elements? The sum of these elements is 2. So I will fill this position with 2. Now I will move to the next index. So here the value is 2. I will see how many array elements are lesser than 2. There are two array elements lesser than 2 whose sum is 2. So I will fill this position with 2. Now I will move to the next index. So I will see how many array elements are lesser than 3. As I can see, there are 4 array elements lesser than 3, and the sum of these array elements is 6. So I will fill this index with 6. So this is our answer. So that's how I will compute the answer. So how can I approach this problem? Suppose this is our array like this. Now, what I did, I declared a map which tell me how many times an element present in our array. 1 is present 2 times, 2 is present 1 time, 4 is present 1 time, and 5 is present 1 time. Now, I will change the motive of this map. Now this map will tell, map of X will tell sum of all elements lesser than X. Now map of X will tell me sum of all elements lesser than X. So how can I make this? How can I make this map possible that it will tell me this definition? So firstly, I will declare my previous variable. I will declare my previous variable, which is initially equal to 0. Now, simply I will take up the smaller map, which is 1, and I will assign map of 1 with previous. Previous value is 0, so it will become 0. But and what about this frequency? What about this 2? I will store this 2 into my frequency variable. My frequency variable is assigned with 2. Now I will update my previous. My previous now will be updated with, now it will be updated with 2 into 1, because my frequency is 2 and my value was 1. So now its new value is 2. Now I will move to the next map. I will do nothing but simply assign this map of 2 with previous. So value of previous was 2, so it is 2. Now what about this one? I will store it in my frequency. My frequency is 1. And what will I do? I will again update my previous with 2 plus, because 2 was initial value. I will multiply these two numbers, 2 and 1, which is equal to 4. Now I will again move to the next map. Map of 4 is equal to 1. I will delete this one and I will update it with previous. Now what will I do? I will store this 1 into my frequency, and I will update my previous with, it. Initially it was 4. I will add it with 1 into 4, because my frequency is 1 and it is appeared, and 4 is appearing 1 time. I will add 4 into 1, which is equal to 8. Now I will move to the next map. map of 5 is equal to 1. I will change its value to previous. The value previous it is 8. So the value of map of 5 will be 8. And what about that one? That one will be stored into my frequency. This means 5 is appearing one time. So I will update my previous to 8 plus 5 into 1, which is equal to 13. So I get my final map as 0248. Now let's create our answer. So our answer is map of 1. My array of I is equal to 1. So I will update it with map of 1. So what is the value of map of 1? Map of 1 value is 0. So I will fill it here with 0. Now I am at here. Here the value is 4. So I will go to map of 4. The value of map of 4 is 4. So I will fill here with 4. Now I am at here. Map of array of I is equal to 5. So I will update this position with array map of 5. So the value of map of 5 is 8. Now I will move to the next element. Here the value is 1. So I will move to the map of 1. So the value of map of 1 is 0. So I will fill this position with 0. Now I will move to the next element. Here the array element is 2. So I will move to the map of 2. So the value of map of 2 is 2. So I will fill this position with 2. So this is my final answer. You will understand this problem more better with the code. I did exactly similar what I told you in the dry run. Initially, I declared a map and I made this map to count my frequency. Here, map is counting my frequency. Now, what I do, I declared a previous variable, and what will I do? I will simply assign my map value to previous, and I will store its frequency previously because otherwise it will be deleted. Now at the end I updated my previous with frequency into it.first. Here it.first means value of element. Now at last I updated my answer of I with map of array of I. If I run this code, it will run fine. Let's submit this.